There you go. Okay, Mom. Not there.
Yeah. Where am I supposed to start?
Start and tell me about the day that Abe was born. Do you remember what kind of day it was?
It was in winter time, and it was, I was in winter already because they had to take me there the day before.
Okay, where were you living? In Haskett then?
No, we were living here by Elm Creek.
Okay.
And then Mr. Friesen, our neighbor,
Yeah.
took me into Huebner's. Huebner's were living in Winkler now then.
Okay.
And then the next day I had to go in, and then they gave me some medication for that, some pills, and then all day long there was nothing. But then towards evening, just when the nurses were going for supper, they came in and asked me if I was okay. I was sitting on the side of the bed.
Yeah.
I said I was feeling fine. But then they had just barely gone down. Then I rang my bell already because my water broke.
Okay, yeah.
And then he was born before the doctor was there.
Oh my. Did you have all your kids in the hospital?
No.
Which one?
I had Uncle John at home and Tina and Nancy.
What else?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering, Cheryl, if the sound is going to be picked up.
Oh,
Yeah?
Jake was
Okay.
the first one born in the hospital.
Jake was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Ike was, and Jesse was, and Abe was born in Winkler, and
Okay.
Fred was born in Carmen.
Okay. I always thought Abe was born in Carmen. I don't know why.
No, I was in Winkler.
Okay.
And when I went, it was all very stormy and cold and lots of snow. But when I came home from the hospital, then it was beautiful weather. Then
Okay.
we lived here, across here.
Okay.
That's where we lived then. But anyway, this happened when, a couple of days I noticed that it was in haying season and his eyes were always swollen in the morning. Yeah.
Was that allergies?
No, it wasn't. But see, that still came from because he had tonsillitis.
Yeah.
And we took him to Elm Creek to the doctor, and he gave him a penicillin shot.
Okay.
And that's what they said did it. It went into his kidneys, and his kidneys were infected right away.
Okay. So was he like a half-year-old or a year and a half?
No, he was 2.5.
Oh, 2.5.
Yeah. See, from 2.5 till 3.5, he was so sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that was because of the penicillin.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, and then one day it was so bad, then Dad was just loading hay on the field, and I took him by the hand, and we walked there. And then we decided to do something because it was getting worse and worse every morning. And that's how we went from doctor to doctor. We went to, I don't remember where we went first, but we went to Plum Coulee. There was a doctor then, and they couldn't do anything. And I don't think that we went to Walhalla, but we went to Carmen,
Yeah.
and then they kept him in the hospital there for a few days.
Okay.
And that Fred wasn't born yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I just phoned to Carmen to see how he was doing.
Yeah.
And the nurse said good, and I heard him screaming there.
Oh.
And then I made up my mind, we're going to take him home.
Yeah.
And then I phoned in, and the nurse said, yes, but you have to sign something. If he dies, it's your fault.
Oh.
I said I was taking him home.
Yeah.
And then we came to the hospital, and he was standing in his crib and just shaking the sides. He wanted to get to us.
Yeah.
He was so happy to see us. See, and they had taken his soother away because he was sick for a long time. We let him have his soother.
Okay.
He had it for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, that's what happened. And then we took him finally back to Dr. Weeb, and then Dr. Weeb took the x-rays, and then he invited Dad in. He didn't show them to me.
Oh.
But
And what did they show?
that one kidney was completely finished, the doctor said, and the other one was going.
Oh.
See, because he couldn't pass any water all day long.
Okay. Okay, what were all his symptoms? Like you said he had, like his eyes were...
Yes, but it got so bad that he was all swollen up.
Oh.
Between his legs, it was like this.
Yeah.
Everything. And his back was just as round as his stomach was.
Oh.
And he couldn't open his eyes all day long
Yeah.
towards them because all that poisonous water was.
So he just was not able
No,
to urinate?
Not
Okay.
at all. And he quit walking.
Mm-hmm.
And so often, Dad and I, in the evening, we couldn't get him to sleep. He was just screaming and screaming. And then Dad and I sat on the side of the bed, and then we sang to him as loud as we both could sing. And then just like if Satan had been in him or something, then he was all calm.
Yeah.
He quit. And then he just listened to how we were singing.
Yeah, yeah.
So there are so many incidents like that. Like when he was so swollen, all the kids around the table, they always looked at him.
Yeah.
Because that's understandable, yeah, they felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
And then he just said, "You chickens will go out on me, now they're looking at me again."
Yeah.
And then he screamed. So it got so far, the kids just were all quiet. They didn't say anything.
It'd be hard for them to understand.
Yeah,
too.
but see, but he quit walking altogether. After he got better, he had to learn to walk like a little child. Yeah. But anyway, that's where those suckers come in. Like when he was, those 5 days, especially when the doctor came, then he just took a sucker a day, and it had to be a red one.
Okay.
So my dad went to a Holland everywhere to go pick up red suckers. And he wouldn't take any other color, just a red one, as small as he was.
Yeah. Wow.
But anyway, I think I'm getting it a little bit mixed up.
That's okay. That's okay.
But anyway, when he started passing waters after, first I should say this, his mouth, canker sores,
Yeah.
His mouth, when we opened it up, it was canker sore upon canker sore. His whole mouth, there wasn't one place where there wasn't a canker sore. I think that's why he just wanted those suckers.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't drink any water.
Yeah.
He didn't drink anymore, nothing. Anyway, and then after those 5 days, then he started passing water. We had a big night chamber, they called it. It was at least this high. And I had to hold him because he couldn't stand alone. And then that water just kept running and running and running all day long. And
So what happened after 5 days? Why did this happen?
Just a miracle.
Okay.
Because those 5 days exactly when he got those canker sores, then that all went away. That was just God doing that. That's the only thing. Because all that time when he was so sick over there too, the people came, we didn't have a phone those days.
Yeah.
And they came over to visit us all the time. And I asked, and Sarah, they had lost a little boy, 9 months old. I asked her exactly how it felt, But then, as soon as they were gone, it was always like if God told me he won't die. And all that time, too, when we lived here by Johnsburg, when I came down, it was just like if God was there and told me he won't die.
Yeah.
So, and when he was better, then he said to all the neighbors and everybody that Jesus had made him well.
Yeah.
He was only so small, but he always said that to everybody.
He knew, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this 5 days, was that after he left Carmen then?
Oh, yes, this was quite a bit after.
Oh, quite a bit after that.
Oh, yeah, because we moved even to Rhineland in between,
Okay.
Yeah, those 5 days were way later.
Okay.
And we lived by Rhineland, close by Rhineland there.
Was he in the hospital then again?
No, we've never taken him back.
Just that one time?
Oh, yeah, one time. we took him back, and Dr. Weed wanted to see if he could get some water out of his stomach, because his stomach was right from here, like this. Dad had to carry him. I couldn't even carry him anymore. Anyway, then he put a very sharp pointed thing, it was like a knife,
Yeah.
and the nurses held him, and he was screaming, and he poked that right into his stomach. It was at least this long, not even a drop came out of there.
Oh.
And that's when Dr. Reed made Dad come in
Yeah.
and said that he couldn't live more than 5 days because of that poison. And we've never had a chance to go back with him, because when we went to Portage, even that was long before already, then he would scream and holler if he would see those white waitresses in the cafes. We couldn't even go to any cafe, nothing.
You all thought they were nurses.
Yeah, because those nurses had been so bad to him. They
Yeah.
just, when that one nurse came, then he was shaking. "Come on, old timer," she said. And then she opened it up so we could take him. And then we took him home. I signed that paper.
Yeah.
I didn't care what I signed there,
Yeah.
because I knew in my heart that God would make him well.
Yeah. God is so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've told that so to so many people already.
Well, thanks for telling us that.
Yeah, there would be a lot more yet to tell about that.